minutes ago. But finally. I step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. Hello. A whisper so close I can feel the warm brush of breath on my skin. I instinctively jerk away, but there's no one beside me. Halfway down the staircase, I spot a woman swaying in the breeze. She's gaunt as a rail, her blouse moth-eaten. I'm unable to take my eyes off her, not because of the way she smiles a little too widely, or the way her tousled braids look unbrushed for days, but because her eyes shine a vibrant, unnatural crimson. Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't like the way this shit is worded red. I'm both entranced and unsettled by their subtle glow. These days, you need a miracle to get in there. I'm unsure how to respond, or if I even should. Her gaze is uncomfortably fixed on me, heavy as lead. Say nothing. After the experience I've just had, I'm not too keen on indulging strangers with small talk. Despite my silence, she maintains her unflinching stare and smile. Lucky for you, I have miracles for free. Whatever she's selling, I'm not interested. My words come out in a tired breath. No thanks. I start down the stairs, but she abruptly steps into my path. She turns her back to me, and before I can react, she slips her fingers under the lacing of her collar, stripping out of her blouse in broad daylight. What are you doing? As worn fabric unveils bare skin, my panic is smothered by cold horror. A mishap. Sunken scar carved into the woman's body. Pitted, garnered skin snakes down her shoulders, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. A shuddering breath escapes me. The fuck? Whatever disease this woman had ate away at her from the inside out? How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet the power to cure anything can be yours too. The power of the sea spring. The woman slides back into her blouse and deftly laces it up. If I've caught your interest, then follow me. It's only a short walk away. Without another glance, she leisurely strolls down the Snobian stairs, loose braids bobbing behind her. The edge of her scar peeks out from under her collar. I stand there, wordless, until I manage to regain my bearings. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. This could be the stupidest decision in my life. What choice do I have? Take a final look at the Cenobium's shut gates, then follow her down the steps. We descended from the higher streets, leaving behind their glided decadence as we crossed the river. The wet, derelict districts feel more familiar to me, but the crimson-eyed woman takes me farther, then farther still, until I'm met with an all too familiar sight. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The city's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, and probably safer for it. But venturing beyond Iridia's walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. Keep going straight, and the sea spring will reveal itself to you. Work out a bitter laugh, loud and involuntarily. This is a setup. This has to be a setup. As soon as I step out there, some friends of yours will ambush and mug me. If I wanted something from you, I would already have it. She says it so lightly, I almost believe her, even if she looks as physically capable as a toothpick. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it. Truthfully, the territory before you is the safest of all. What do you mean, territory? This region belongs to Ace. Athena, you don't understand. I just got chills. I saw one look at the motherfucker named Ice, and instantly I was like, gimme him. Gimme. Oh my God, yo. Ah. Damn, alright. I know nothing about these people other than their face. And I left a lasting impression on me. Alright. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much more than that. I squint against the empty wastelands. Only a fool, someone with nothing to lose, would leave the city. Apparently, I'm both. But if this sea spring cured her, I need to see what it can do for me. Set off into the waste. Over my shoulder, the woman calls after me. Good luck, Corey. I hope we meet again. How does she know my name? What the fuck? My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. It doesn't take me long to realize it's not the only heartbeat I hear. Like a nagging thought at the back of my mind, I can sense another pulse thrumming through the earth beneath my feet. I felt this presence before, when I first stepped out of Kura's clinic, a living dread coursing underneath the city. Only this time, I'm getting closer to it. For what seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward, one step, then another, until a realization hits me. I never told the woman my name. Same, bitch. Literally, that would have been my first thought, like, excuse fucking you? Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. A building, nestled into a tall cliffside, but so starkly out of place it might as well be a hallucination. It drips with extravagance and honey-eyed mahogany, an ornate jewel of architecture. A row of dark silhouettes stand out on the horizon. Sorry, taking a drink break. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize that what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watch me in the distance like statues. I don't think, I just run, exploding into a messy sprint. I push my legs as fast as they'll take me towards the decorated building. Flashes of last night chase me. The gushes of blood and screams of death, the smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. The next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. Damn, what a way to make an entrance. A gasp for air, my lungs burning from exertion. I'm desperate to be safe, but when I process my surroundings, it's more hellscape than sanctuary. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Instinctively, my hand leaps to my mouth, but the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. This has to be the sea spring, the place that grants miracles. Pulling my eyes away from the pool, I take in the rest of my environment. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in written notes. Seating pillows scatter the floor, a rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerily empty it is. I'm gonna stay silent. I approach the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for... Hmm... the topmost. I reach for a note that's higher up. It reads, "No one will read this, but it's not for anyone else. This is evidence I existed in this rotten, grim world. Even so, I wish I could have stayed longer. The bog girl will be lonely without me. I should have told her how I... The rest is scratched out. I wonder who wrote this." Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck, but it's still empty, vacant. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong, something familiar. It's watching me. Hey. I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. They chitter and growl, tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly, all different sizes and species but sharing one identical trait: glowing crimson eyes. I try to back away, but my heel tetters over the sea spray. I'm cornered. Watch your step, it's deeper than it looks. That voice again. At the sound of it, the soulless freeze, their snarls quieting. Athena, look, already we only get a chest, but damn! I need it. I will reserve what I'm about to say till after his face is revealed. Oh my gosh. I search for the voice's source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. The fucking screech I just did. I'm so upset that this mic doesn't pick up everything like my headphone mic does, because you be semi-deaf with me going. You look lost, little sparrow. Oh, his gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes I've seen over and over. First with the scarred woman, now with the soulless circling me, all bound by the sea spring's blood red. Excuse me. And the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beam. Oh! He has tentacles, you say? No, let me stop. I can't focus. The soulless's growls ring in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat and I struggle to track them. Hey! Eyes on me. Yes, sir! Like, do you need me on my knees? Because, bitch, I will. Sir, you want me to look up, looking down, or what? Let me stop. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless. Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite. For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard? I'm distracted. I'm kind of distracted by the soulless about to maul me. Only on my command. I scan the soulless again. They really aren't attacking. Posturing, bleh, more than anything. You tame them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them. How about I didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing, and that's punishable by death? He gives a non-committal shrug. I love this guy so fucking much. Expecting mercy was your first mistake. My voice stops in my throat. This man's terse coolness is both infuriating and terrifying. I rack my brain for a way to diffuse the situation. Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for guessing games. Your hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Ooh, why? Won't ask twice. With a sharp huff, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off on this? Yo, that's some me shit. You getting off on this, bitch? Unwrap them. Look. Yes, daddy. Sir. Yes, sir. Shit. Heat rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. Look, not to my tongue, it's to somewhere else. Let me fucking snap. Anyways, I should give him a piece of my mind, but not when his soulless are one command from ripping me to shreds. Yet no matter how much I will myself to move, my body is frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. My hands are trembling when I finally raise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop. With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. Oh, he's so fucking fine. Like, give me him. Oh my god. Give me, sir. He's a monster with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big, illuminated by lantern light. His features are stronger, sharper. Subtle clicks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards and find nothing to set my foot on. I'd forgotten my back was to the sea spray. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. Yes, sir! I'm hovering above the sea spring, the scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Blazing crimson eyes bore into my... Look, yes, give me... fuck yes. Told you to watch your step. I'm too stunned to muster a response. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to solid ground and stepped back. Following a subtle gesture from his fingers, the souls around us disperse and relax. The shift in the demeanor is so abrupt it gives me whiplash. I'm going to save my comments for later. That's all you gotta know. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I exhale a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monster pays no attention to me now. He kicks some seating pillows out of the walkways, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So that's it? I'm not a threat anymore? Never were one. I fucking knew he was gonna say that bullshit. Then why do you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. You're ice, aren't you? Depends who's asking. One of your friends told me this was your territory. She also said you were a gang leader, but there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ice picked up the kettle and walked to the edge of the sea spring, then dumped out the contents into the endless red. Gang took a walk. This motherfucker, look at that face. His pleasant smile stretches across his face, ear to ear. Then, in an instant, it drops. I get the sense that I shouldn't ask about his gang again. What do you need the sea spring's power for? Depends. Can it cure a curse? Probably. You mean you don't know? Nope. He shakes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him in a questioning glare. When he notices, he returns it with an amused smirk. I fucking love this asshole. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow, the sea spring can cure anything. Nothing's stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink. I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide to the blood-like pool beside me. The idea of ingesting the strange liquid makes my guts churn. Is there a price? Always. Ice taps his temple with a finger. You lose it a little bit. That's it. Might have already beat it to the punch. His smile, I love it. My humor earns me an amused, fanged grin. Yes. This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big, happy family in your head. My blood runs cold. I've heard of these before. Group minds. My attendants used to tell me that my power granted people access to a higher plane of understanding, a group mind of my own making. All lies. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish my sentence, Ace strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything! Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere to be. There are still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before any of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out. You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back over to the sea spray. A lone ripple dances on the quiet surface. I take Ice's advice and clamp my mouth shut. Ice approaches a nearby Solus, a lanky, dog-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of crimson eyes adorn its sides. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Ace squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratches its chin, and pats its head. That is adorable. It's basically a dog. It's like, hey, yo, can I pet that dog? Fucking God, okay. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratches its forked tail wags rapidly when Ice squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendril, scratches its chin, and pats its head. It is a dog! It is a dog! Look at his weird smile to the dog. Oh, so fucking cute! A gentle smile plays across Ice's lips. The affection he holds for the Solus is painfully clear. One moment. Sorry. Gypsy, you're so fucking cute, you know that? You're so fucking cute. A bow, chicka bow wow, chicka bow wow. Alright, I am definitely gonna need to do my dailies when I come back to this shit. Alrighty. Ugh. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sight. Oh, he's so fucking cute. It's getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Oh. Following a short whistle from Ace's lips, it trots over to the entrance obediently, tail swaying. I watch the Solus wearily. Pretty is not a word I would use to describe it, and the idea of it protecting me sounds absurd. If I decide to drink, how should I find you? Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you in the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod. At least I know I have another option for a cure, as disturbing as it may be. I follow the Solus at a measured distance and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. When about to cross the threshold, I sneak one last glance behind me. My heart skips when I meet Ace's eyes. Same. Not only my eyes skip a beat, but damn, something else tingles. Let me stop. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow, I buy you a drink for scaring you. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Oh, Dipsy. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with another curt nod. Yo, same, because I would have been saying some other shit like, damn. Outside, more crimson-eyed soulless scuttle about. It's hard to believe it's the same threatening pack from before. They chase each other in circles, roll around in the bog's mud. They pay no attention to me as a dog-like one escorts me away. It's an uneventful trip. Sometimes the Solus looks over its shoulder at me to make sure I'm still following. That's actually really fucking cute, I'm not gonna lie. Dusk darkens the sky about the time we reach the city. I can't sense that massive heartbeat anymore. Maybe it was all in my head. The Solus sits and looks at me expectantly with familiar crimson eyes. Pet the Solus. As nervous as I am, I carefully glide my fingers through the Solus's tendrils and scratch behind its chin, just like Ice had. It pushes into my paw in response, rumbling with a sound akin to a purr. The vibrations are soothing, almost healing my fatigue. Oh, that's so fucking cute! It's just a doggo! When it's satisfied, the Solus spins around and scampers back in the direction we came, vanishing into the darkness. It's barely my first day in Iridia, and I've already encountered so many things I thought were impossible, tamed Solus being one of them. My head spins. Maybe I should call it a day.